Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed. I am the founder and CEO of M-Coach, and I am also the founder and CEO of Revenue. M-Coach is focused on helping product entrepreneurs become successful by applying everyday design thinking. Revenue is on a mission to ensure high quality products are sent to the customers at the most convenient manner. Together, they form the crux of my e-commerce initiatives. These days, I am inundated with a lot of calls asking for help about one topic, and it is coming in different forms and shapes. About this one topic, that topic is e-commerce. I think COVID-19 is an inflection point for e-commerce wave 2. That's how I would characterize it. As you all know, e-commerce is not a new thing. The first effort at e-commerce was in the year 1980 or so by a UK-based innovator. He tried to hustle and hack two computers so that they can exchange information between businesses. But e-commerce was popularized by this one company called Amazon with its online shopping portal in the year 1996. At that time, Amazon was a tiny startup, and it was taking baby steps in categories one after the other, ignored by many traditional retailers, and climbing up the ladder one step at a time. Now, why are we talking about Amazon now? Given that e-commerce started in 1996 in the classical sense of it, and today we are in 2020. Between these two time shots, 24 years have passed. And the idea of e-commerce and the concept of e-commerce was aware to most people, either in one form or other, either as a consumer or as a businessman who is trying to learn something. But very few businesses took action. And today, with COVID as a tsunami that has hit the business community, everybody is jumping on this bandwagon of e-commerce. This actually creates a thought in me that which I experienced somewhere around 2010. I was working for this company called Accenture, and I was a solution architect. As part of my work, I have to engage with some of the top retailers across the globe, namely Walmart, Walgreens, IKEA, Kohl's. You name the retailer, I would have contributed in some form or other, sitting it in India about their e-commerce strategy, or at least the digital aspect of their e-commerce strategy. Now, between 2010 and 2014, where I spent a lot of my time in this particular domain, I saw the aspiration and desperation of these businesses. They were trying to, in all of those discussions, the thing that came out is Amazon is growing. Amazon is dominating the market. We think, we cannot afford to lose this. We have to make this successful. We have to make all the efforts. Our digital solutions have to be like this. Your content strategy has to be like this. Our campaign strategy has to be like this. All of this have to be seamless, omni-channel retail. So many terms were put in front of us. As solution architects, we understood this. But more than preparing the solution, what stuck to me is the desperation of all these traditional retailers. From 2010 to today, I am sure a lot of American retailers have gone out of business. A lot of European retailers have gone out of business. A lot of retailers, organized retailers across the globe who dominated retail has lost their sheen and shine. in spite of the fact they reacted and invested money to get on the bandwagon of e-commerce. Now, I call that desperation. It was just as a reaction. It was not even adapting to some external stimuli. It was just reacting purely out of this impulse of survival. The same I am seeing today. With COVID-19 impacting and shops and shut, doors are closed, footfalls are down, retailers, small and big, are all desperate to make up for the lost revenue. And e-commerce seems to be the magic wand that is going to restore their revenue and to their former glory. Unfortunately, this desperate reaction is not going to restore them to their former glory. It is going to debase them further. This I am taking parallels from my learning working with some of the top retailers. Why? Why am I predicting this? All your efforts towards e-commerce now is going to be desperate commerce rather than something that is going to improve your sales, revenue, and potentially your margins. Because you don't have the mindset that is required to transform your organization. Rather, you are only looking to jump on the bandwagon. Just look at it. If everybody wants to go e-commerce, do you think the traditional retail businesses will be out of fashion? No. Still, consumers are coming to retail stores. Slowly they are increasing their footfalls to the retail store and they are making the shopping. So if out of desperation you are just investing money to go online and digitize your business, it's not going to be a worthy strategy. I think Mike Tyson once said, you have a plan until you get punched in the face. I think, it is very much true. That is, the reality of businesses always surprise even the planned ones. But here what we are seeing is unplanned foray into something out of desperation. What will happen? You will have a knockout. You will not even survive even for a few months. You will actually drain out your resources, and e-commerce will become dead commerce or death commerce for your business. I don't want to be the giver of negative news, but I want to actually put reality in your mind that unless you have this framework, unless you have this mindset shift as to why you are moving to e-commerce, you are going to face the same fate as the traditional retailer, in spite of them having big money, access to big talent, access to some of the best knowledge that is available. In spite of all these efforts, none of their companies are known for their e-commerce efforts or the success of their e-commerce. Similar eventuality is waiting for people who are going to take e-commerce without knowing what they are getting into, without shifting their minds from the traditional business approaches to a completely different way of looking at it. E-commerce is actually C-commerce. E-commerce is about customer first. E-commerce is about concierge. E-commerce is about convenience. E-commerce is about community. E-commerce is about content. Without having any preparation around any of these things, what do you think is your probability of success? E-commerce is not about digitizing payments alone. Yes, it's a small part of it. So that's what I wanted to actually remind you. Don't make your business efforts become D-commerce. Rather focus on the C's and understand what will be the successful strategy, or what will be the strategy, what will be the right strategy, what will be the most significant aspect of your strategy that will take you from what you are aspiring. That is, how do I restore my revenue? That's what you are aspiring. So how do you, looking at that, how do I restore my revenue? My revenue has reduced. So how do I restore my revenue? Can e-commerce be that magic wand, can be that additional channel that will add to my revenue pool, so that I can make up for the losses in my traditional footfall driven retail business. So I think, more than being D-commerce, please focus on C-commerce, and that is the only way for you as a business to move forward. Thanks for listening, and I appreciate your patience. For any questions, you can reach out to me by commenting on this particular video, and I am more than willing to help you with some of my learnings as an e-commerce consultant, solution architect for some of the Fortune 500 companies across the globe. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.